And now to the awards. Each quarter, the contest judges select the top 3 winners from among all the submissions received, representing the 3 best new authors and the 3 best illustrators. The writer uses words to tell a story, and the illustrator uses visual media. Each winning story is paired with a particular illustrator's style to create a collaboration of words and images that is published together in the annual Writers of the Future anthology. Now, as we present the Individual Achievement Awards to the quarterly writer and illustrator winners, we'd like to invite you on a tour of the Writers of the Future Volume 28, including all 12 prize-winning stories and a very special finalist selected by the coordinating judge, along with the accompanying illustrations by our prize-winning artists. The first story is Of Woven Wood, in which a magical woven man carries treasures and secrets inside himself that could threaten an entire kingdom. To begin the awards, please welcome Writers of the Future judge Todd McCaffrey and actress Anna East Eden.
Marie Croke, author of Woven Wood, was born and raised in southern Maryland. She credits 2 authors with shaping her love of otherworldly stories, L. Frank Baum and Anne McCaffrey. She hopes one day to inspire other children to dream big the way these authors inspired her. Her Writers of the Future win is her first professional sale, and she has since sold 2 more stories. Please congratulate author Marie Croke.
First of all, I'd like to say that winning Writers of the Future has been an amazing experience, and that's mostly due to the people involved. So I'd like to extend a thank you to Author Services and Galaxy's Press for all the hard work you do running the contest and creating this elegant evening for everyone. I'd like to thank the judges for devoting their time and energy to the contest for all of us new to the industry. I appreciate everything I've learned from you, especially Nina Hoffman and Tim Powers this past week. I wish I could have told her in person, but I would like to also extend a thank you to Anne McCaffrey. She inspired me when I was younger, and she helped me create my sense of wonder, which today lets me write the stories and create the worlds that I do. So thank you to her. I would also like to send a personal thank you to Joni Lubacki. The day she called me to tell me that I didn't win my first finalist, I got off the phone thinking that I was going to be really depressed and upset. And instead, she was so motivating and so excited at telling me that I was there. I just needed to keep going, that it was right there, that I was doing something right and I needed to keep doing it. That I ended up calling out of work the next day and spending all day writing this story. So thank you to Joni. Along that same vein, I wouldn't even have the chance to enter, let alone win Writers of the Future, if it hadn't been for L. Ron Hubbard. So I'd like to extend a big thank you to him for giving back to us who are so new. There's another special person I would like to thank as well. My son is 5 now, and he's not here, but long before he was born, I always wanted to be a writer. I always wanted to tell stories, but I didn't do it. Not with any normalcy at all. And when he was about 1 year old, I had a very serious conversation with him, a little one-sided perhaps. And it went something like this. You can do anything you want to do. I don't care what it is, I'm going to support you, and I care about you, and I'm going to push you. as long as you are doing it yourself, as long as you are working towards your dream. And then I stopped and I sat back and realized, wow, I'm a really big hypocrite. So I started writing that very week, and I haven't stopped since. So yes, thank you to my son for that, not paying attention to the one-sided conversation. And last but not least, I would like to thank my better half, Steve. When you found out what my dream was, you'd never let me stop working towards it. You tell me to write when I'm grumpy, and you buy me notebooks instead of flowers. I could never thank you enough for your support. So thank you, and thank you to everyone.
Emily Grandin, illustrator 4 of Woven Wood, was born in Hong Kong, grew up in the Canadian suburbs of Montreal, and moved in her teens to Stockholm, Sweden, where she finished her university preparatory school in the science program. She aims at doing what she has been told is impossible, to scratch out a living drawing sci-fi themes and bunnies. Please congratulate artist Emily Grandin.
Okay, so I've already cried twice by now. I've spent this week basking in the glow of amazing talent, and none of this would have been possible if it weren't for this wonderful contest. So I'd absolutely love to thank the Hubbard Writers and Illustrators of the Future contest. This is wonderful. I probably wouldn't have pursued illustration if it weren't for the support that I have at home, and I have beautiful support network at home. My wonderful Axel, who's sitting in the audience with me today, and my father, who is not at all creative, does not understand creative people whatsoever, but he supports me and he loves me, and that's exactly what I need. Like I said, we've had a wonderful week with wonderful judges and wonderful teachers, and they've been so amazing, and I'd like to thank them very much from the deepest of my heart. You've done wonderful. I can't speak. It's just been amazing. It's really been amazing. Thank you so much.